saying I'm kind of out of shape is like saying Bill Cosby's kind of a bad bartender.
Jesus Christ himself!
But I am trying to, take care of myself. Not to get physically fit, because let's not kid ourselves, that's not going to happen. I spend most of my time on my couch smoking weed and playing PlayStation. And until they make salad, a lettuce that does not taste like cardboard and sadness, not a whole lot of salads in my immediate future. So I'm not trying to get in shape. I just want to lose enough weight where I can buy my belts at Target instead of Walmart. That's the dream. That's what I'm going for. I blame my parents for being out of shape. I know it's cliche to blame your parents for your problems, but hear me out on this one. Growing up, my mom and dad always told me to live like there's no tomorrow, because my parents got all their parenting advice from goddamn fortune cookies. But I did. I lived like there was no tomorrow. I partied. I drank. I did drugs. Yeah, I lived like there was no tomorrow. Till one morning I woke up, looked in the mirror, and realized, ah, shit, it's tomorrow. And tomorrow showed up. Tomorrow showed up and hit me like I was an Eastern European dude in a Liam Neeson movie. They say the human body's like a temple, but at this point, mine's more like a frat house after pledge week. Things don't close all the way anymore. Some of the plumbing's no longer up to code. I haven't got someone to check, but I'm pretty sure there's a gas leak in the basement. All right, my name is Rory Starter. Thank you very much, everyone.
God damn it, Harvey. God damn it, Harvey. Everybody's scared to go up after him now. Just save it for the last.
I'm so happy I got to experience your comedy last year and that you won last year. Because, well, I mean, he won last year. But, well, second place still, it's still,
First place
in the case.
I ain't nothing but the first thing. Come on.
You have a flow. You have your flow. You still have a little nervousness to you about your flow, though. And that's okay. I feel the best advice really to give you is just keep following, keep making stories and memories for yourself, and you're going to do good.
So let me add one little line to your first joke, because it was great. So when you did the entire thing, after you're done with the yawn and everything, just be like, fuck, I'm exhausted. Just that joke got me out of here. No, it was really, really good. Again, relevant humor is always funny. Self-deprecating humor is always funny. You can tell he's doing well with that. So I guess when you live longer like us, we have some more stories to tell. Fuck you.
If you're offering Silver Fox. Although you're in that place along with your back.
My back went up a long time ago.
Alright. Well, Harvey, you know I love you. Sorry for taking the belt from you last week. It would probably fit you better, but that's alright.
Was it a fat joke? Jesus Christ.
I love the cluster of jokes you throw out. Like, you somehow resonate with, like, the party kids as well as the old out-of-shape guys. Like, I don't know how you do it, but everything you say is just so
He's this fucking convention is Tony Hawk. That's what he is.
Okay, shit. Alright, my man, my nigga. You're real good. You can't say that word. Just. Alright, fine, take my digger card.
I use the hard one.
But, Harvey, you did really good this year. You did great last year. I really got nothing for you. You have a solid, you have a tight, I can tell that you have a tight 10, and that you have to dumb it down for us, because we only give you 2 instead of the full allotted time that you would normally get. But I'm just excited to see where you go, because even if you don't win this competition, I can tell that you're still going to be out there, you're still going to be cracking them jokes, slinging them funnies, and I'm just making everybody laugh. So good on you, mate.
I was about to punch you if you were like, but you still won in my heart. No.
Number 2 last year, but number 1 in my heart.
Give it up, Harvey. Jesus Christ, how do you say that name? Is that Doogie?
Yes.
Okay. though? Do he?
He do.
Oh, okay. He do?
Yes, he did.
I'm almost positive I'm not the first person that's made that joke.
Thank you.
Okay.
He can.
All right, go ahead.
So let's start off with a little karaoke.
Mark the crowd. Of course. So I want to be
The very best.
like no one ever was. To catch them,
Mario test.
but they trained them.
Is the cause.
Okay, that took up too much time already. But anyways, so lesson number 1 in public speaking, everybody, know your crowd. And so I came into this thing with the idea that I would talk about hockey, but I changed my mind once I saw the crowd. Anyways, so I come from Tennessee, and over the past 6 years,
Fucking nominate. Go ahead.
so Tennessee, red state of course, lots of Republicans, Confederate flags, all that fun stuff. Great place for an Asian guy like me to be. And so the first job I worked in was called Acadia Healthcare. Of course, it was a drug addiction and mental health care institution. Ironically, a lot of the people there that worked with me, a lot of them were depressed, using drugs and all that. So perfect place to hide yourself, right? So when I went to the parking garage after my first day, I saw the CEO of the company get into his car, right? And it had, well, not a car, it was a truck, because everybody in the South drives trucks, of course. And it had a bunch of Confederate flags on the back, Confederate flag on the sticker, and I thought to myself, holy Shiite Muslims. That guy has a lot of fun.
If anybody didn't catch that, Shiite Muslims was the joke there.
Yeah.
It's not a smart crowd, don't worry.
Probably voted for Trump.
We got a spinner, guys.
So anyways, what I always do in Tennessee is, even if I go to a bunch of random supermarkets, it's always some Asian person making the sushi. And so here too, always Asian people making the sushi. And so I thought to myself, if I saw a guy that had moved Confederate flag tattoos making the sushi, I probably would think that his sushi's not as good. So wouldn't that be an inspiring story? A guy who goes from being a Confederate flag supporter, neo-Nazi, KKK member, discovering the joy and love of sushi. So it could be called Dale Dreams of Sushi or something. And so that was just pure coincidence. So my name is also Daniel.
Mike was kind of dead. And
Mike's dead.
we'll judge you harshly. Go ahead.
Good. All right, man. Sometimes it's literally like some people get the joke and some people don't. And I feel like it's just the crowd wasn't receiving it. My best advice to you is you don't have to change so much as like the joke that you're going for. Change the wording, change like how you approach it, bring people into the joke. That's my best advice to you, is just because I feel like you do have like your topics were funny. It's just like going into the topic was a little rough.
That lady
So I'm just gonna say, I think maybe 2 or 3. Harvey, you probably would have got it too. The Shiite Muslim joke was great, but I just think everybody here is too young to get it. So.
I saw those 2 kids walk in and out. Not only are they probably not vaccinated, but I don't think
I wasn't trying to help
You guys are vaccinated, right? You guys are vaccinated? Those 2 are vaccinated? Okay, good.
Did you say no? Okay, everybody get up and walk away
That's just
now.
abortion with extra steps, not vaccinated.
It was. I liked it. It's rough when you have smart jokes and people. And I'm not saying everybody out there is stupid. There's just some people that they don't get the joke when they don't understand where the joke's coming from. But
Kind of goes back off of that point you were saying about the relevancy is that it helps a lot. That's another big thing is sometimes you gotta watch stupid shows that you really don't want to come up with material.
yeah, Game of Thrones.
I mean, it's been said before. It's just about the crowd. I mean, I do love like your opening. Like, I love it when comics try to like insult the crowd, like people like that. But you have to add something that's relatable to it as well. Like I personally, I don't get fucking hockey at all. I love that joke. I was like, yeah, I don't talk about hockey. Talk about some fucking shit that we're all gonna get. But everyone's a little insulted because it was like, what's funny about saying I don't like hockey? You know. So just add like a little bit of a joke in there, and it would be really awesome.
hot shower.
My N-word gym.
I gotta start for that later.
Oh, Jesus.
But no, so you did really good. It was, the problem well, that's, problem sounds hard. The issue the main two issues I had with your bid is that it just felt rushed, and I feel like that will change because a lot of people who come here today, they don't know this is going to be a thing until, we tell them, and then you have like an hour to write a good bid, and that's not a lot of time. Like we've all had to take the SAT where it was like, describe the social economic climate in the Middle East in 30 minutes. Like, I'm not going to do that. I don't know shit about shit. But what you were able to pull off in that short amount of time, it was pretty solid. But the biggest issue I had is that I could not hear you. And that was even before your mic cut out. So you do need just a little bit more confidence, a little bit more being able to project. Because even if I put my microphone over here, I can still project. People can still, they can't hear me as well, but they can still hear me. The microphone is not, the microphone helps you project, but you still need that. I say with chest in the last nigga.
I agree.
I still love you.
Give it up. God,
Let's give him some love.
All right, we have a final contestant.
No, we actually two more. This next one, Apollo, competed last year, was up on that stage, coming back again to try to get back up. Let's hear it for Apollo.
Jesus, that did not work.
He's just like
They're just trying to warm me up because I'm legal now.
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
I think.
Hey, yo, girl.
Anyways, so I was taking notes on my phone. This
Okay,
was
wait. Before you start, take the mic and you 2 steps forward. I'm just trying to prevent the feedback.
Yes.
Okay, ready? Be funny.
Cool. I'm not. Anyways, I took taken 2 steps forward into the crowd, and now I can see all of you a little bit better because I'm blind. All right, so I take a lot of notes on my phone. I was writing about the trans experience recently because I recently came out, and that was fun. Kind of realizing, like, wow, I don't have a dick, and then now I want one, but not in, just on me. And like, at first I thought I was just like a butch lesbian with big strap energy, which is what I look like, right? I'm nice and curvy and feminine, and I have motherly qualities to me, like, I don't know. Anyways, like, but I was thinking about it when these people were talking, and like, Dale was talking about how you can't pick your name, but I can. And a lot of trans people pick like fucked up names. Like every trans person you know is probably named Ash, or Alex, or something really weird. Like I met a guy. His name was Tomorrow. And
Who's on first?
yeah, it was like Abbott and Costello. Who's on first? And I was like, your name's Tomorrow. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, the date? Okay, cool. But like, why is everyone named that? And then I thought too about bathrooms because I piss a lot. And I feel like we all do, but like, I'm very conscious about bathrooms. I try to keep my eyes out and see like, will I pass? And I won't. So I always go in the women's bathroom and they're like, okay, cool, lesbian. And I'm like, great. But once I was like in a bathroom and somebody walked in on me, like a young man, it was like a gender neutral bathroom, a young man walked in on me, looked me dead in the eyes. And I was like, wow, you didn't knock. And we're sitting here having a conversation. I'm still taking the piss. And I look at him and I say, it's okay, buddy. We are the amalgamation of God's mistakes. And this kid went sheet white because he had never heard such a raw line from such a very un-raw looking person. I look like uncooked chicken, speaking to this man, squatting, hovering, because I'm not about to put my ass on a public toilet seat. But being trans is more than that, right? I would assume. I don't know. Because the trans experience is just my experience. And I've recently just been like, wow, I have a lot of pussy experience because I have a pussy. And I want more of that. So that's great. But it means a lot of people are jealous of me because they're like, wow, you get a lot of pussy. And I'm like, yeah, I can't get them pregnant. And that's a big deal breaker, right? Because no dick, no pregnancy, that means no worries. But it also means my brother is very jealous. And so he'll bring girls over, and I just give them the look, just like, I'm Mrs. Studio Girl. It's really funny becoming that. From like this awkward butch lesbian, like I look like a kindergarten teacher that shouldn't be a kindergarten teacher. So it's weird being like, okay, now I'm gonna take my titty into my armpit so nobody knows I have boobs. And so when your nipples are 8 feet out and they suddenly get hard in the cold and you're like, oh, you know, it's a very new experience, I think. I think
that's
it's
time.
no alarm for me.
No, it was going off, but you were just so funny, we ignored it.
Yeah.
That was like 5 minutes. No? I just like hats.
Well. It's nice to see you.
Okay, so we don't want to kill the crowd. Go ahead and give it up for a Bob. Give it to her, Frankie.
He literally told us.
Give her the trick. Give her the dick of truth, Frankie.
Sword of truth.
This year, I expected to come in with you, like you guys don't understand. Last year when you could beat it, it was such a different feeling. It's such a different atmosphere that you gave off. I enjoyed last year and I enjoyed this year. You definitely have a new flow. It's different than what you were going with last year. And I'm not even mad. I'm really not mad.
What's up, Dange? What's up, Dange? What's up, dude? I don't got nothing for it. It's fucking funny. Just good.
I have to tell a story about coming out because I love him so much. And I wanted to feel like we're soul brothers.
Oh, us. That's right. Yeah, no, I told like a coming out joke last. That's why I won. Yeah. No, I want to tell it again. Don't spoil it. Like for tomorrow. It's like one of the only jokes that gets funny.
So, did you like it?
Did I like it?
Okay.
You know what I'm about to say, so say it with me. Apollo.
Apollo?
My name.
Hey. Whoa. All right, last time. Let's give it up for Bobby. This is the final contestant.
This is our final contestant, Atari Lee.
The man who made it also made Chuck E. Cheese. It's Atari Lee! No, seriously, the man who made Atari also made Chuck E. Cheese.
I get that. I'm pretty sure it wasn't this guy, though, because that's really old system.
So, in 2003, I'd been working in the mental health system for 3 years. And
That wasn't the joke, guys! Jesus!
you've obviously never worked in the mental health field. So, I'd been diagnosed with a mental health challenge in '98, right? So this is like 5 years after that. It's still pretty new to me. And I'm sitting with someone, and I'm helping him dispense his meds for the week. And he's telling me I don't know what it's like to feel stigma, to be given different diagnoses every time I come in, and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, if one more person tells me that I don't get it, I can't do this. So there's a huge taboo about sharing your lived experience, right, in that field. Fortunately, I didn't go to school for that, so I didn't know it. I went into the next staff meeting and I said, listen, you know, there's something about me that I think it would be helpful to share it, for me to be my genuine self, and that's that I have a diagnosis, you know? And so the room was sort of split down the middle. Half the people said, you know, how are people going to believe that you can help them if you're as broken and as ill as they are? Like, the other half is, who do you look up to? People that have been through similar things, right? I said, okay, so the cut was about 50-50, and the decision was, next time it came up, I could share. So, next time it came up, I'm sitting there, waiting. 3 weeks went by. Finally, I'm sitting there, and he says, you don't know what it's like? I was like, here's my chance. I said, actually, I do know what it's like to feel the stigma, to take the meds, you know, because me too. He goes, well, what's your diagnosis? I was like, here's my moment. I said, my diagnosis is bipolar disorder. He looked at me.
That's nothing. Then he started to tell me about all the things that he had in his life and all the diagnoses he'd given himself. And I was just like, right there I realized, like, sharing your life experience is not about convincing somebody else that you get them. Just give them a sense that you get yourself, and it's okay. And we can get each other together. Thank you.
I'm really glad I could come to your TED Talk.
I feel reformed.
He's like, I was gonna go spoil Avengers Endgame today, but now I'm not going to.
I was gonna go punch a baby, and now I just wanna hug everybody.
You laughed, you would punch a baby.
Oh, I would. Look, my friend asked me the other day if I would punch a baby for $1 million, and I just simply looked at him and said, babies are not people, so they don't have rights, but I'm gonna give them one.
All right, so Atari, I liked the opening, and I understand what you were trying to do there, so I'm glad you came. It was good. Anybody else?
Not gonna lie, wasn't funny, but god damn it if I don't want to give you a hug and
Yes.
hug everybody in this room.
Yes.
Here we go.
All right, so before everyone leaves, us four are going to talk real quick, three contenders? Or 3 or 4 for tomorrow? Yeah. We're going to have 4 people. So we're going to pick 4 of you to come back to the finals tomorrow. And all we ask is that 50% of your material is not the stuff you used tonight. That's the only rule we have, please. We're going to talk real quick. Don't leave. We'll tell you who the winners are.
I said don't leave! Sit down! All right, gentlemen, we'll start. Makai, do me a favor, give me a drum roll. Evan, give me a drum roll. James, give me a drum roll. All right, guys, so the first person I want to announce, God damn it, Harvey, just get up there. Get out there, Harvey. You're gonna need tenure. You're taking it. And so we welcome back an old guy. Nice. Next person, I want to welcome back a new member, Christian. You guys can go yell at him, but Matt, he's in it.
Matt, we got stuck between this one and another person, so instead of having 4, we're going to have 5 tomorrow. Because we just going to choose.
So this second person
Is here.
is here. Dale, come on up. You're making it to the final.
Hey, Spider-Man. Hey, Spider-Man.
I sat back here so I can have a little drive up, so yeah.
Get your ass up here. All right, so these 4 plus Matt tomorrow, I think in the same room, right? Since we got
No, it's panel room 1. Panel room 1 will be where the finals are.
Panel room 1 tomorrow. We're gonna have all 5 of them. 5 minutes now.
Is it 5 minutes or is it? I'm pretty sure it's 10 minutes, dude.
Oh.
Let me.
10 minutes with 5 people. We'll put it at 50 minutes. So
We have an hour and a half.
okay, 10 minutes if you guys can. 10-minute bits.
Yeah,
Wow.
you don't. You can either do the 5 minutes is minimal, for you guys if you guys want to just do the 5 minutes. But if you have more material, which I know some of you guys do, have it already written at home, you can go to 10 a.m. But once again, whatever you use tonight, half of it has to be cut. Half of it has to be cut because now some of these people are going to come back to watch you guys again. They don't want to hear the same shit. Am I right, guys? You guys want to hear this, all the same stuff?
Also, real quick, before everybody leaves, Dorkside News Network is the podcast that we are on. We have a booth. Go look at us. I eat bugs back there. Yes, I'm not lying. I really do eat bugs. I'll explain it when you get over there, okay?
And then Nerdy Bits too. That's Matt's. Once again, if you guys want to say hi to Matt and say, hey, welcome to be one of the finalists. This is Nerdy Bits.
More about the Dorkside Network. Known this man for fucking 3 years. Never once been invited. Fucker.
All right, will all the finalists stay up here with me though?